Imagine a city within a city, a lawless labyrinth touching the sky. For decades, Kowloon Walled City stood in Hong Kong, a place of myth and reality, housing tens of thousands in a single dense block. It was an anomaly, a testament to human resilience and a world unto itself. Its story begins not with chaos, but with order. Originally a Chinese military fort in the Song dynasty, it was strategically vital. After Britain leased the new territories in 1898, the Walled City, a tiny parcel of land, remained under Chinese jurisdiction, an isolated imperial outpost. Qing officials were stationed there, a symbol of lingering Chinese sovereignty amidst burgeoning British colonial power. For years, it was a quiet, sparsely populated fort, its walls defining a clear, if small, territory. But history had other plans for this peculiar enclave. The 20th century brought turmoil. After Japan's surrender in World War II, refugees poured into Hong Kong. Squatters began to occupy the abandoned walled city. Neither Britain nor China wanted full responsibility. Britain adopted a hands-off policy while China, though claiming sovereignty, rarely intervened. This power vacuum created a unique, ungoverned space. It became a magnet for those seeking refuge from laws, from rents, from oversight. The old fort walls began to crumble, not from attack, but from the pressure of new, desperate life. With no building codes, no urban planning, no limits, Kowloon Walled City grew organically, chaotically, and relentlessly upwards. Buildings leaned on each other for support, creating a dense, interconnected mass. Sunlight rarely reached the lower levels. Narrow alleyways, slick with perpetual dampness, became the main thoroughfares, often lit only by fluorescent tubes and the glow from countless doorways. Pipes and electrical wires formed a dense, tangled web overhead, a circulatory system for the concrete beast. By its peak in the 1980s, it was believed to be the most densely populated place on Earth, with over 33,000 people crammed into just 6.5 acres. It was a vertical slum, a self-built metropolis of astonishing complexity. Yet, amidst the darkness and density, a vibrant, resilient community thrived. Unlicensed doctors and dentists offered affordable care. Small factories churned out goods from fish balls to plastic toys. Barbershops, grocery stores, and tiny restaurants operated in impossibly small spaces. Children played on the rooftops, the only open areas, a patchwork of antennas and water tanks. A strong sense of community developed, born of shared hardship and mutual reliance. Grandmothers looked after neighbors' children. Local associations mediated disputes. For many residents, it was simply home, a place where they could afford to live and work, a tight-knit village hidden within the concrete jungle. But the absence of governance also bred a darker side. Triad gangs found refuge within its labyrinthine corridors, controlling illicit activities like gambling, prostitution, and drug dens. Sanitation was poor, with water often sourced from illegal wells and refuse piling up. Fire was a constant threat in the tightly packed wooden and concrete structures. Navigating the city, especially for outsiders, could be perilous. It was a place of stark contrasts, of community spirit and criminal enterprise, of ingenuity and squalor, a haven for some and a trap for others. By the 1980s, both the British Hong Kong government and China agreed that the walled city, with its deteriorating conditions and lawlessness, had to go. The decision was controversial. Many residents were reluctant to leave their homes and businesses. After a complex and often fraught eviction process, demolition began in 1993. The world watched as the concrete behemoth was slowly dismantled, revealing its intricate, unplanned innards before disappearing entirely. Today, Kowloon Walled City Park stands on the site, a peaceful green space preserving some historical remnants, including the original yamen. The city itself is gone, but its legend endures, a symbol of human adaptability, the complexities of urban life, and a truly unique chapter in history. Subscribe